How different is Paralives from the Sims series, really? I found a treasure trove of information tucked away in a section of the early access game that's labeled Just Help. Let's get into it. Just like The Sims, Paralives has a live mode where the game is played. As in The Sims, you can create a household of characters called in this game Parafolk or Paras, but over time they gain personality points by completing wants and life goals. When they have enough points, their personalities level up, allowing you to upgrade the personalities of the Paras. That's quite intriguing. That would allow you to shape and change or grow your Paras over time, potentially. I think this is a great idea. As in the Sims series, Paras have needs. In this case, hunger, bathroom, sleep, hygiene. You can die from hunger and lack of sleep. The game also has emotions. That's scary to me. Developers of The Sims 4 made much of the claim that The Sims 4 had more developed emotions. And as far as I'm concerned, it really trashed gameplay because of things like Sims giggling with joy because they liked their furniture, even though their spouse was cheating in front of them or had just died. Yeah, the emotions, I prefer them to emerge realistically from gameplay. You can show them animated on their faces. You don't have to put a big sign up on the screen. And then there are wants. They get these wants in reaction to emotions. But completing a want gives your Parafolks personality experience points, which can be used to upgrade their personalities. And then there are goals. The life goals might seem to be a repackaging of aspirations in The Sims. But new life goals can be randomly obtained from time to time through story cards, which can turn up at the end of a Sims day. And also there are goals called requests that seem to be basically like quests in RPGs. Townies will have exclamation points above their heads. They will give requests. You perhaps will be asked to bring something to them, just like in an RPG. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Requests can be obtained by checking a town's request boards as well, and you get a reward. As in The Sims, the Paras will grow old and die, and the story can continue with the next generation. What makes this fresh and clever and creative is that you use the Storyteller to change the duration of life stages. Relationships in Paralives and Paras can do any interactions as a group. You can also pick together cards. That's a new way of socializing, and then influence their conversations. Clicking on a para and selecting the talk interaction will automatically form a group. If you want to have a larger group, draw a rectangle around them. As long as you stay in the group, interactions will be synced and done by the whole group. Paras will also sometimes leave a group autonomously if they're bored, for example. Together cards let you select a development for the conversation that a group of Paras is having. Paras can explore different ways to develop their relationships, whether that includes making jokes, being mean, flirting. It doesn't seem too different from The Sims. As in The Sims, starting as a teenager, Paras can find jobs. People can't be controlled when they're at work. To find work, Paras can use the computer, the phone, and job posters. That's a nice touch. Job positions have different requirements expressed in the form of points. I kind of like this idea of application points. Kind of makes it feel perhaps a little more real. It's all pretty complicated, and I quite like that. I like the customization that is available. I hope these points aren't so easy to obtain that the game becomes a cakewalk. It's looking like something you have to spend a lot of time poring over all your options, and that's the kind of thing I enjoy. Paras automatically go to school Monday to Friday. They can unlock occupation perks. They can improve their grades in school subjects. This is done through upgrade points earned at the end of each school day. Baby and toddler Paras automatically go to daycare when no teen or older para are available with them at home. When an older para does come back, babies and toddlers will automatically come back from daycare. Weekly bank statements will list daycare costs, which will be higher the more time they spend there. The auto daycare seems kind of easy, but having to pay for that time later, I like that. Skills, just like in The Sims, Paras will work on leveling their skills up. Paras can start a family and have children. To try for a baby, a para needs a romantic interest. They then click on a bed and pick try for a baby. There's nothing new there. Pregnancy lasts 24 hours. After trying for a baby, it's possible to do a pregnancy test. You can also visit the hospital to find out if you're expecting twins or triplets. Nah, just surprise me. Giving birth is done at home. Baby needs hunger, bathroom, that's kind of poorly phrased, hygiene, sleep, affection. It's important to spend time and play with babies so they feel loved. Well, what happens if you don't? That's what we want to know. Don't tell me what to do. Tell me what the consequences are if I don't do it. So nothing too unusual here. You can change the babies. Apparently it changed them in their crib. No changing table. Toddler needs, same set of needs. Very similar to The Sims. You put them in the high chair to feed them. They do get their own small toddler beds. They don't sleep in a crib. Now, this is different. Bank statements. Every Monday, parents receive their household's bank statement through the mail panel. Each bank statement lists electricity and water usage costs. Oh, things are getting real. Parafolks can also receive financial assistance. Storyteller. Storytellers affect the difficulty level in live mode and also offer unique together cards and nightly story cards. The Storyteller can be changed at any time in the pause menu. So, yeah, this is different, and I like it. It's a lot more fun than just going and changing your settings, isn't it? Storytellers can be customized to adjust various gameplay parameters, such as the duration of life stages, the likelihood of fires. Every night, the Storyteller offers you one story card, which can directly affect a pair, giving bonuses or new life goals and more. A new page in your story. That's kind of cool. How often do we lay awake at night thinking whether we should make changes? Paras sometimes can actually do that. I like that. At any time while playing in live mode, you can create a new household or switch to another existing one. You can switch back to the previous household at any time. You use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out to display the town. When you want to play another household, then you select the household you want to play. This is very like later Sims games. A household can be split in two, with each part owning a lot and house. At the moment, there is no way to merge two households into one. Oh, that's been available since Sims 2, and it's really, really important to have that. You can save your households to the library and load them into another save file. While exploring the town, you may stumble upon mushrooms, gems, and old buried artifacts. Stupid collections. Townies are working on building a community center, looking for donations to get the project started. This is a very clever way of giving quests to make the Sim feel, not the Sim, the Para, feel part of the community. Very, very, very clever. Now we come to build mode. This is really very similar to The Sims. You can buy items also in the build menu. There's nothing staggeringly new here. Is there a different way this could be done? Sure. The Paramaker. This looks like The Sims character creators. You can make multiple outfits for each occasion. This is nice. You can customize some things too, such as tucking in their shirts or assigning a certain jacket to go with a certain shirt. Love that. You choose a vibe for your parafolk, such as gloomy, serious, and overjoyed. I don't think anybody goes through life overjoyed. In the Paramaker, you can also set talents, such as jack of all trades, music, fitness, and social perks, such as good at making friends, good at taking care of others. I like that one. Each parafolk can have one social perk and one talent. You can also set lifestyles. This shows vegetarian as an option. Sleeping habits. You can set your para as a night owl if you wish. And cleaning habits. That's nice. Harks back to The Sims when you could choose how sloppy or neat a Sim was. And there's a support tab that says to report bugs as well as send comments or suggestions. Click the button in the top right corner of the screen. It's a thumbs up or thumbs down button. And I started this video by asking, is Paralives really different from The Sims? Yes, it is different from The Sims. It's not a complete reimagining of the life simulation category that was invented by Will Wright. It's got a lot of very familiar features, and that's actually wonderful. This game is still early access, but it clearly has developers who care about making a good game and are putting their imagination and hearts into it. And that's been lacking in The Sims for too long. And please let me know, are you going to get the game? I'll see you soon on Simulation of Life.